Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, Paranormal Oracle, Not Your Mother's Tarot. I'm so glad you're here, and this will be your reading for mid-September 2022 through mid-October 2022. We'll begin, as usual, Scorpio, with a channeled reading that I did the other day for you. And here we go. Laughter is the best medicine. This phrase comes up first for you, dear Scorpio. In the midst of what will prove to be a confusing and frustrating month for many of you, it is important that you maintain a sense of humor as well as a sense of balance. The image is that of being in the center of a tornado with multiple aspects of concern flying around you as you attempt to clutch at each as they whip past. It feels as though suddenly the world has become unsteady and unpredictable. For most, this seems to be on several levels of your life and will represent personal strain and anxiety for you. For many, including you, Scorpio, the universe is giving us a lesson in how to take our hands off issues in order to allow them to seek their own level of organic healing. The lesson for many is that the introduction of personal will is not always the remedy for troubling problems. For those born under the sign of Scorpio, your own intelligence becomes an obstacle in this regard, as you generally can rely on yourself to have the answers. Perhaps this is as much a lesson in submission as in letting go. The tornado image changes to one of a door closing, keeping the spiral of debris on the outside while you retreat into the quietude of your personal sanctuary. Okay. Well, this is not dissimilar reading to many people's today. It's about dealing with a multitude of issues, perhaps a sense of overwhelm. Also learning that some of these issues require hands-off approach, while others might require a hands-on approach. And it seems to be about the discernment of learning which is which. And as I did mention to another of my signs, what comes to mind for me is the serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity. Oh, gosh, I've forgotten it. Grant me the serenity. Well, it'll come to me. But the last line, the wisdom to know the difference. Knowing the difference between what I need to take action on and what I need to take my hands off. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's it. So it's that wisdom to know the difference, of what's in your ability to change and what's not. That seems to be coming up for all the signs, or many of the signs this month, that we all seem to be getting a lesson in that kind of discrimination. And apparently you're no different, Scorp. So here we go. We'll take 3 cards now, and we will modify that reading from the universe. Lake monster, a calm surface conceals intense emotions. Jersey devil, distortion in thinking, it's hindering progress. And ghost child, embrace childlike joy and candor. Okay. So lake monster, a calm surface conceals intense emotions. You're the second sign to get this card this month. And I feel like it's different. The feeling I get for your reading is different than that other sign. The other sign, I felt they were being told to conceal their emotions, don't express them this month, because they would make them vulnerable. For you, however, I feel that the opposite is true. Like the emotions that you're feeling, it's okay to express them. It's okay to talk about them. It's okay to journal about them. As a matter of fact, for you, I feel it's important to let them out. The next card is a distortion in thinking is hindering progress. So the first thing that comes to mind with this for me, and I think they touched on this in your channeled reading too, Scorpio, is that, thinking that you're the one who has to fix everything, that you can only rely on yourself, that, anything that comes your way, you must take charge of. That's the distortion in thinking I'm getting with you, that there are things that you're not going to be in charge of, things that you need to let go of. So I think, when we're looking at discernment and hands on, hands off, it's the hands off that I think you're going to struggle more with. Whereas some signs are going to struggle more with things that, and rather than going into denial, that they actually have to take action. That's not going to be your issue, Scorpio. Yours is going to be the opposite. Things that you are reluctant to let go of. And that last image in your channeled reading about the door closing and the swirl of tornado continuing on the outside, while you were, on the inside of the door, letting go and just resting and relaxing. And it started that channel reading about a sense of humor. So here we're ending it on the same note. Behind that door, with the storm swirling outside, behind that door, embrace childlike joy, embrace childlike candor, embrace your sense of humor, and let it go. Relax and let it go, and just live a life. Don't worry so much about the doing. Be a human being and not a human doing, I guess would be, to sum it up. And with that, I want to thank you very much, Scorpio. I appreciate your being here. I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, and I'd really love it if you left a comment down below. Thank you very much. Namaste.